That's a good answer though. I mean, you're just being honest. Like, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know what they're capable of. They haven't started
You tell
playing.
me. Hey everyone, my name is KarQ. Welcome back to Canon Creator Lab interviews, where I talk to people from many different backgrounds in the gaming space, whether they're players, content creators, streamers, casters, you name it, we've got it. Today, I'm gonna be joined by LemonKiwi.
Hi, thanks for having me. Long time no talk, KarQ, and thanks Canon for having me.
We go a few years back from Team Canada Overwatch. Gosh, that must be like 4 or 5 years ago at this point, right?
Yeah.
But for people who don't know you, tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and I guess what do you do now as a professional?
Yeah, I'm from Canada. People maybe know me as a professional esports commentator, where I primarily work in Overwatch, TFT, and Rocket League. I started in Call of Duty and then went to Overwatch like 5 years ago or something, and that's how I met you and everyone. And I do some streaming on the side too, 4 days a week, so that's been keeping me busy.
Right. Well, I'm glad you found a lot of success in the casting stuff, and it's kind of cool how you still keep up with the streaming. So I actually have a couple of clips. We're gonna watch the clip, and you're gonna kind of explain to me what was going on here. So this is the first one I have.
Oh jeez, this interview. Oh my god.
Asra, do you now know how to spell jewelry?
He tried to like explain it that there was a British spelling and like a American spelling, but then he just called it English 1 and English 2.
An English version too, but like, I guess like a British version, you know, like, yeah. J-E-W.
Yeah, I had to like try and tame the desk while they were yelling at someone I was interviewing from off screen.
Okay, so what was going on in this clip here? So wait, so first of all, which game were you casting here?
So this was the Beyond the Summit show for Rocket League. So you know where they do like the Beyond the Summit Smash like house stuff. It's
BTS,
the same thing. This was before a game that the player on the screen is called Asfra. He's a funny guy. And I looked through Asfra's content, and one of his most popular clips was him playing Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
I can see where this is going. Oh no.
The question was, how many E's are in jewelry? And he's like a very confident guy. He was like, there's 3 E's. Like, you know, and he goes on this confident spiel, locks it in like immediately, gets it wrong. And it all went downhill from there. So I wanted to bring it back up in the interview to be like, so do you know how to spell it now? The producers turned on the mic from the couch because this interview was so funny. They were just rolling on the floor. It was Dazra and Jorby and Wavepunk on the couch, like literally 10 feet away from me. So I had to like calm them down. And then I told Asper to spell jewelry.
Oh, that's actually great. That's actually so good. What is your message to young women in gaming who are looking to grow their content within a male-dominated industry?
I think it's so much about having like a safe space of people that you can trust and talk to, like having some friends that will either play with you if you're a little bit nervous to be on stream by yourself, or if you think you're gonna get a lot of comments, it's important to have like a trusted mod. I always started with like friends of mine who would come into my stream or hang out or either play with me. I still to this day have a bit of stage fright, so I'd like always play with somebody. But I think this industry can be like really mean and stuff, so it's important to have friends that you know will have your back and will be there with you through the journey, because like as you get bigger too, there's some shady characters that kind of walk into your life, and it's important to have people that not only can mentor you but you can vent to in like a safe space. You're gonna have a lot of dumb questions and you're gonna make a lot of mistakes, and it's important to just kind of like go through that with somebody.
Now that's a really good answer. What are some steps the industry itself can take to move forward and become a more inclusive industry?
I feel like we're already on a good track of like, let's make sure we have people of color and women and marginalized genders on shows. Every show I've been on recently has had another woman. I'm not just the only one, because before it was like, okay, let's have women on, but only one. And then I'd be like the token woman host. And then that's okay, but we could do better, because we all have different voices and different perspectives and different skill sets, and I think it makes for a much more colorful show when you can have just different personalities on.
All right, LemonKiwi, I have the next clip. So what is this Tournament of Future Champions?
Tournament of Future Champions was like one of the first tournaments I casted with Jane. For some reason, I was casting contenders at the time, like I was some nobody, and he just liked how goofy and weird I was and asked me to cast one of these, and it was hilarious. So this was one of the first like meme casts I had to do, because Jane was like, let's not serious cast, let's half serious it, but we can cuss and we can do whatever we want. We can make fun of people.
Right.
So I'm scared to open this clip. Oh God, what is it?
Based on what you saw, Sky Foxes versus Path to Poverty here, Nimbani, who has the advantage?
I haven't seen Sky Foxes because they've been in spawn the whole time, so it's hard for me to judge on what they're capable of.
That's a good answer, though. I mean, you're just being honest. Like, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know what they're capable of. They haven't started playing.
You tell me. Clearly not much at this point. Obviously, you are on screen right now. You're using this brand new setup that Canon has sent you, a Canon camera. How does a camera like Canon's help showcase, the setup in your space?
I instantly just was able to install it. It's very user-friendly, which is good for people like me who are not technology efficient. When everyone starts streaming, you throw on some webcam, whatever, but it just looks bad. And ladies, we do our makeup real nice, and I know we get away with not having to blend it on your bad webcams, but Canon's, like, it looks very professional.
It does.
Because if you want to be taken seriously as a streamer, you actually need good gear. And having that sharpness, when you have a camera that blurs the background real nice, puts you in focus, and I can adjust all the color settings. So as you see, I wore the red lipstick for the Toronto Defiant. That's popping off because guess what? I messed with the color settings and Canon makes that thing pop.
Oh, well, that was great. Thanks for joining us on Canon Creator Lab Interviews, LemonKiwi. Is there a social platform or plug for where people can find you?
Yeah, of course. I stream Mondays, Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays at twitch.tv/LemonKiwi. You can find me most of my socials, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok on LemonKiwi_. Yeah, I know. And YouTube, the
Yeah, I can't get rid of
LemonKiwi.
that.
I know, I couldn't get the OG, but LemonKiwi_ is where you can find most of my stuff.
We'll just Google your name, LemonKiwi. That's great. Thanks again, Canon, for having us, and I'll see you guys next time.